It's time for Tech Talk, and as always, Julian Sanders from London Drug joins us. And first of all, I say welcome back.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business. We always talk about the importance of backing up files, and we even see it in newsrooms, where you're working on something and something goes wrong, and suddenly your story is gone, and it's minutes to news time, and it creates a real panic attack, understandably. But everybody should be backing things up, is what we know, but we don't all do it. But you've been saying recently, more than ever, you've seen a lot of people coming in with backup issues.
That's right.
You got a guess as to why this is happening in such a large amount recently?
There's been some electrical storms. With the wet weather, it's also caused issues in certain areas of the city. So just a little bit of a down in power, a little bit of a brownout is enough to affect sensitive electronics like computers.
Now most people, I shouldn't say most people, many people have surge protectors, because I know, lightning storm, whatever, and it's usually part of their power bar. But what you told me off camera was interesting. They actually wear out.
They do, yeah. You have to make sure that you don't just have a power bar, but a surge-protected power bar. So you can tell the difference by looking at it and seeing a little light. It'll have a label on it that says protected. If you see that label and you see the light is on, then you know it's okay. If it doesn't have that light at all, or it's just on the power switch, then it's most likely not a surge-protected power bar.
Okay, and the whole point is that you probably have to replace surge protectors, whatever form it comes in, about every 3 years or so, because they do wear out after a while.
It depends on how much you use them. But yeah, they tend to last about 3 to 5 years of daily use, and the little light will go off, letting you know that it's time to replace it.
All right, so you've said you've got an easy way for people who can just basically, if you know how to make toast, you can back up your files. So tell us what you got.
You got it. This guy here is a little hard drive. We've shown these before. A lot of people have external hard drives. So part of the problem with backing up is you have to make sure that your stuff is in 2 places. That's kind of a minimum. So if you have just your computer with all of your photos and sensitive documents on it, if your computer crashes or say you spill a drink on it, then you just lost all your photos and files. This makes it so easy. All you have to do is plug it in. The first time you configure it by just saying you want to back everything up, and it does all the heavy lifting for you. Basically, it pops up and then it launches its own backup process. If you leave the drive connected to the computer, it will do it every couple hours or every day if you tell it to. There's different versions of it that allow you to do multiple computers over the network. So like you at home have more than one computer. You can just leave that guy plugged in, and it will take all of the files onto one drive, and makes it very easy. You don't have to do any configuring.
This is for someone like me, this is quite amazing. So basically, I'm doing nothing. I'm not saying, oh, clickety click, click, click. The fact, once I've got this in place, everything that my files, my photos, all those things, it's automatically being updated.
Exactly, yeah. And it finds only the new stuff. If you do have a crash and you all your stuff is lost, you can use this to put it back in the same place. It's so powerful it can even do email, which is for technicians sometimes a little bit time-consuming to back up.
Fantastic. So, and I usually don't ask price point, but I will. Something like this this particular system, what would that run me, ballpark?
They have different versions that hold more or less stuff. They start at $130 regular. We have a sale on them starting at $100 right now.
All right, great. Well, that sounds like a real easy way for people like me to back up their files and have a bit of peace of mind as well. Julian, as always, thanks so much.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right.